just a little bit after 12 o'clock on the left coast. It's time for me to say, well, I really can't say it because, frankly, it's after midnight. We're rolling. So, greetings, ladies and squirrels. This is SquirrelPlay Live for Wednesday, the 10th of August, 2016. As some of you may or may not have heard, and I don't know if there's anybody in the chat right now, but I'll get there. I'll get here eventually. We have a couple of new games today, and we're going to do a little bit more 999. Just like we did kind of a little bit earlier today. Those of you who were in the stream at that point, okay. We just answered that there. We're going to do some. Come on, squirrel, get your shit together. All right. We're going to do some games. We're going to do some giveaways. I've got a bunch of really interesting, fun games to pass around today. A few of them are crap. A few of them not so much. Most of them not so much, actually. A lot of the ones that I've gotten on Humble Bundle that I've already had. So it's not like I've got a whole bunch of crap here, although I could probably manage a whole bunch of crap if I really wanted to. So we've got that. So we've got that going on, and the big goal tonight to do with the giveaway is the thorough abuse of you lot on down there in the description of the PayPal link. Because at this point, frankly, I'm going to need you guys' help to get the next piece of hardware that I have that I'm going to need to have to get you guys some a little more variety in terms of games. So if I can get the about 60-70 bucks I actually need, we'll be able to get our hands on a capture card, an external capture card for the potato, and all of the little consoles over here. And between a lot of them, we should be able to play a few new games. So hopefully we're not going to do too much buffering tonight. I know I've been kind of having the interwebs have been kind of twitchy today, so we're going to find out. Okay. And we will not have lovely Kitty tonight for the most part. She is having some issues with her internet connections. And as such, we're kind of she's just kind of stuck. We're going to do the best we can without her. She has actually pledged a set amount that has not arrived as yet, or an amount. I wouldn't say it was a set amount, but she will also be lending a hand, and I gave her a copy of a game earlier, and I'm not sure which one. She will have to turn up and tell you guys which one it was at some point. When I toss out these keys, I will have the only one I know anything about is the key for tonight's grand prize, which is a copy of Soma. I don't think it's not a grand prize. It's going to go pretty much to everybody if we make our funding goal. So that's going to be good. As of right now, that funding goal is $72.50. We're going to see if we can't make that goal at some point, and if someone just kind of hacks off their left arm and passes the whole amount, they're going to get that copy of Soma regardless of what the hell happens. And then I'll just give away the rest of them to whoever happens to want some. I've got a bunch of games here. Most of them are actually going to be fairly good. Even if they're kind of maybe a tad old, a few of them. But we're going to see what we got going on. All right. Anybody in the chat actually paying attention to anything that I've said over the last few minutes? Yes, no, maybe so. Or maybe you're just not actually seeing anything because there is a whole pile of shit going on with the buffering situation. And hopefully that will correct itself in some fairly short order. It doesn't seem to be too bad right now that it's got worked in. Maybe it works, maybe it don't. We'll see. And Catherine says and our Kitty says I'm late. I have not actually. I was actually a tad late, but not late as late as she thinks. That's okay though. We're going to get there from here. As of right now, we're going to pop that out here. So that everybody knows kind of where we're at. We're only going to try and raise about half of that tonight, at most. If we can raise more than that, then that would be brilliant. We're going to see what we got. Okay, so with that, let us get Haze Gray and underway. I've got, for your amusement, a copy of Shadwen here. I don't have any mods at all. And in fact, I have not actually played the game. I pulled it together. I got it fired up a little while ago just to make sure that I was in the right general vicinity as far as getting shit done. So we're gonna, yeah, this is of course this is, yes, I agree. This is kind of the squirrely way to do things, and I don't want that updating. Why is that updating? Go away. That's probably why I've been dropping frames. Piece of shit. No, don't do that. What the hell, Steam? All right. So, anyway, there will be some copies of some games getting flipped around here, and we shall see what we can see. That should actually. Hey, how you doing there, Wolf? If you look up above in the chat, that is our goal for tonight is about half of that number. There is a copy of Soma that will be given away at the end, unless somebody manages to purchase the entire 7250 that we're actually looking for right this second. Or that I'm trying to max out at tonight. But I've got probably about 10-15 games just ready to go. Just random keys of some kind. I don't necessarily know what they are. I know that I sent one out already to Lovely Kitty, who is, hey, how you doing, Crypto? Welcome to the stream. We're going to do some Shadwen. And Wolf earlier today requested some Kerbal space program. We're going to blow up a couple of rockets. We're going to take donations, and we're going to give away some games this time. Because apparently I have a cubic shite load of games that I already have in my rather undersized collection, and for some silly reason, people keep giving me more of them. So we're going to do that. All right, so I got to get rid of some of these keys, and you lot look like just the folks to help me. As we start getting donations in, I will start passing keys around the stream, and then at least one in between each game, and we'll do some sort of a thing here. So, yeah, Nightbot's on YouTube. Yeah, Nightbot does hang around YouTube. Hey, how you doing there, Josh? Long time no visit. You haven't been in a while. No, actually, they got the YouTube API working for Nightbot, and this Nightbot is kind of playing the crippleware game. She's more or less set up to shell a bit and not go nuts with the moderation. I actually turned her settings down so she wouldn't go batshit. We had one night where Nightbot pretty much crippled the chat, and I said, nope, you're being a little too harsh. Well, that and a couple people were being dicks. Okay, so you know what the story is. I'm currently trying to put together about half the amount that Nightbot says I need. And I know, man. I know. Right now, I'm trying to put together about half of what Nightbot says I need, and there are probably 10-15 games to go with the copy of Soma. And if I really feel like being a squirrel, I could probably go find some more. Yeah. Nightbot is actually there almost entirely to like deliver little trolling messages to people, mostly to me. but we'll get there. At this point, uh, she's so heavily restricted in what she can do as far as actual moderation that she might as well not be here. She only very rarely even turns up in chat. So unless somebody gives her a command, and her command list is somewhere. Any of the mods can edit that, of course. We don't actually have any on hand right at the moment, but that's okay. I can always add one if I want to. So we're going to do some entertainment, we're going to do some giveaways, and we're going to have a little bit of fun here. And maybe, just maybe, I can come up with enough to split the cost of the capture card with Kete. And if I can do that, then my life gets a lot easier because I'll be able to do a few other things. I don't know about the shitlords that made Nightbot, and I don't know. And of course, some people do squirrely things with Nightbot anyway. So we're going to see what we got going. All right, first thing I need to do. All right, I need this in here. Anyway, our first game for the night shall be Shadwen. And this is a and Shadwen is a game that I originally saw as a demo, an early alpha on a Humble Bundle a few months back, and now it's actually out on Steam. It was reasonably cheap, and it seems to operate. So I actually got it as part of a bundle. I think I paid $12 for the whole bundle yesterday. I want to say. I'll try and I'll tell Nightbot not to remind you too much that she's there. All right, let's go ahead and start Shadwen. And after this, we're gonna blow up a couple of rockets because that should be fun. Kerbal space program after this, and then 9 hours, 9 persons, 9 doors. Come on. There we go. That's what I wanted. You go down about there. And yes, I'm actually going to and yes, I'm actually emulating 9 hours, 9 persons, 9 doors. All right. Let's see. Let's get our difficulty settings here. To that. And Lily follows the player. I'm not sure that Lily following me is actually a good idea, but we'll see. We'll see about that. First, I have to convince people that I'm not a robot. Choose chapter. I have not played this game in any way, shape, or form. I fired it up. I fired it up earlier so I could get the settings put together, but that was it. Come on. In there. Oh man, how you doing, Joseph? Welcome aboard and good night. Sorry to see that you won't be around for tonight. Maybe might actually have some later. Might have a couple later. We'll see what they have in terms of those. Okay. All right. Now, if you should happen to get a key and you already have the game, because I'll pick random people out of the stream for most of it. Then let me know and I will get you another key. I make no guarantees about whether or not the well, solely real life. All right. Sure. We're actually going to do 2 streams again tomorrow. One for yeah. All right. We'll see you. We'll see you tomorrow. We're gonna do some picking on it. We're going to do some picking on the Anita of Sarkeesian. You know what? On that. Cover. All right. Let's go ahead and do a couple things here. Do a thing. Don't want to do that. Number 2. All right. Do that. All right. So let's have a look. Do this here and click it there and there. I don't know how this is going to operate mousey keyboard style, but we're going to find out.
What are you doing? Help! Guards!
Save your breath. No one is coming to help you.
Wow.
Now, what am I going to do with you?
That's a good question. That is, in fact, an incredibly good question. What are you going to do? Because we're actually running at a fairly low frame rate for no reason I can determine. Probably because potato. Running these things on a potato just kind of sucks, as much as I wish I could do otherwise. What is it doing? Okay, WASD. Make your way to the chapel garden and the apple tree. So this is our tutorial section. But I don't know anything about the game at this point, so it's not using the GPU for much of anything at this point, and I'm running seriously low frame rates. I'm not sure if this is an optimization problem on my end or if I'm not actually using the GPU to any real advantage. Either way, this might actually turn into a problem. Okay, to avoid guards, of course.
I'm getting sick and tired of guarding.
Toggling control. There we go.
Is out all day, standing about all night. Look on the bright side. Just a fortnight ago, you were out on the field fighting for your life.
Where is that?
I don't know. I wasn't this bored. Then.
I'm not sure if I've hidden well enough. Okay, so the world only moves when I do, which is a good thing. It might be on software rendering, and that could be part of the problem. Let me see if I've got access to the settings here. Visual, let's see. Quality VSync is on. Let's try to turn the quality down a bit. That might help. Or a lot. Anti-aliasing is off. Enable the FPS cap to Oh, it gives us the option of an FPS cap, but doesn't tell us exactly how we. Doesn't let us change how that works. Input device, controller, mouse. Okay, close that. Wait. Oh, that was the advanced settings. Okay. Resume. It doesn't seem to be helping a lot. That's at least gotten us stably into double digits. So I suppose that's not horrible. Let's see. As far as software rendering, I don't know, Josh. It could be that it is software rendering and I just don't have a way to do that from here, or something. Listen to them talk. Hide the bushes and the haystacks. I'm in it. Haystack, I am in you. All right. Potato is actually the primary answer. It's the answer I've really got. If only because I don't actually. If only because I'm probably way down below what this should be here. What I should be for this game.
There was a noise. Everything seems to be in order.
Oh, if you only knew. And of course, because I was the one being silly and talking rather than concentrating on some objects can be pushed. All right. Push that back so that that guy, if that guy decides to look over here, I'm not gonna get busted. Oh, and then I dropped the graphics quality a lot too. I changed it from high to lowest. So that shouldn't be it either. Although I'm getting a better frame rate, I'm actually consistently in double digits now. It's still not great. And right now I'm getting about no, I mean the lesson we already learned once.
What on earth is going on?
A little bit of move goes a long way. Use the hideouts to sneak past the guards. And I'm pretty sure I'm going to have to duck around most of them to get there. All right, not sure how I'm going to do this one. Not yet anyway, but I can't get a real clear view of what I'm doing. Ah. Rewind time, because that guard is going to get alerted if I do that. So he's actually covering most of that area. Let's do this. Oh, that's not good. All right, any suggestions, folks? Because I'm apparently screwed on it. All right. Let's see what that guy's pathing looks like.
Everything seems to be in order.
That guy have... Oh, he had... That's why. It's because he has pathing. Okay. Which means if I get in behind him, he won't see me when he turns around. Okay. Might be a little too far because he's about to turn around again. Okay. Let's see. Turns around, he goes gonna go that way, and I could probably swing over there now and just kind of follow him up. We'll see if he's gonna keep going that way. Does it keep moving around, or no? He's gonna swing back. Okay. Now all I need to do is sit still for a minute. Because he's going to do that. He's going to turn to the right and look that way. Because he's an idiot. Now we're going to just swing right back around the other side here. And there will be no more of that guard.
There was a noise.
All right, that's that guy avoided. Okay. Is there anybody else over here? Can I go through there? I don't know if I can go through there or not. Does anybody else know?
Is going to be for us this winter. The locals can't be too pleased with us marching in and taking over.
Okay.
Well, their lord is dead, their knights scattered. Rivendell has no choice.
Probably has lots of choices, assuming that you're not being an idiot. Let's see. Well, assuming that you're being idiots, actually. All right. So now I know this. So now I know all the fun stealth mechanics. Can I get there from here? That's the question. All right, that guy needs to be distracted, and okay, that didn't work. I already distracted that guard. Already came down here. How rude. How rude of me. Let's see what we got. Can we get through here without actually getting killed? Because this is the way we're supposed to be going, and
I heard something.
you can't see me if there's a gate in here, or if there's a wall in the way. Good. You keep thinking that. I want to keep moving. All right. Okay, you're on patrol. Over here. Looks like a bush I can hide in. You go hide out in his tent for a couple minutes too. Let's see. Oh, we're about a half hour into the tutorial. He's going to swing by here. Looking like he's... Is he drunk? Is that what his problem is? Is he drunk? Yes, he's drunk. My soldier is drunk. All right. Let's get over here behind here before he turns around again. All of this for a trip to the apple tree. That's kind of, yeah. I don't think I've actually got checkpoints in here. That could be not cool. Okay, so we're not going there.
Evil spirits.
Hmm.
All quiet here.
Okay. Not what I was trying for. Well, this is going to be kind of a long night. I think I actually got myself. I think I might have a problem, folks. Yeah, it does make things a little more sane in terms of implementation, but it could turn it not necessarily. Well, I can see how they wouldn't necessarily have all that many problems. It's a pain in the ass for me at the moment, but that's okay, because I can't get through here because he's actually got a vision cone that's quite a bit bigger.
I think I heard something.
Yep, I'm dead. Okay. I think I'm gonna bail out of this game because we're actually gonna start working on some time for some Kerbal Space Program. Last save was 6 minutes ago. Yeah, that's fine. We can deal with that. We're only gonna lose 6 minutes. I'm good with that. So let's start out with a game code with a game key or 6. All right. For those of you who are disinterested, that is that we have a location for you to drop things in there. There we go. The first one is the PayPal link, and that's the one we're going to use tonight. And while you're doing that, while you guys are doing that, I'll grab a couple keys here and see you back in just a moment. Right there. Turn that off. And that. All right. grab something here. So let's see. Let's throw a couple. Let's just throw a couple out at random. Anybody that wants these can have them. I'm not going to put what they are because, frankly, some of these are going to not be great. Actually, I don't even know what most of them are. I've just got them from I've got them from places, and let's see that one. And let's go for how many people? How many people does this thing say I have in the chat right now? Says I currently got 2 viewers, so that's at least 1 each. We'll go from there. You shut my slow PC. Oh, that's okay. We're gonna once we get done with this here, we're gonna do some Kerbal Space Program. And then maybe we'll see some. Maybe as we go along, we'll see some more. That takes care of that part. Well, Wolf got at least one of them. The question becomes, did you get them both? Peter. All right. Which one did you get there, Wolf? They both say duplicate. Okay. They both say duplicate. Wolf said he got chicken shoot gold. All right, and what was the other one? The other one just says it was a dupe. Okay. Then let me get a replacement for the other one. Hey, Yamusa Fox. We're doing our little donation drive here. And I will pass another key to Ted Joshua here in a minute. Okay. And we may or may not have duplicate copies of things. We'll see. Chicken shoot. All right. So I'm going to pass. Let me just grab one here. No, unfortunately, we're not going to do. We're not. I don't have any Kerbal Space Program keys. Sorry, dude. We have other keys for other games. Some of which are going to suck. Some of which won't, and some are just going to be fun. So we're going to see what we actually get. And some of them I know come out of. Some of them I know. Most of them I don't. And if we make the goal for tonight, which is $72.50 ish, I will make sure they're. Well, no, you're going to get 30 seconds of latency anyway. Everybody does, Josh. Let me just grab something here that maybe somebody else doesn't have. There's a nice one. Actually, I'm not sure. That just looks like a code. I don't know which one it is. Okay. Wolf got a copy of Chicken Shoot here a little while ago, and the other one that I had that I popped up apparently has been used, so that's not good. Well, it's the best I'm gonna. It's the best I'm gonna get in terms of latency around here. I actually see you in real time, but you're not going to hear me for a good 30 seconds. And actually, considering the current interwebs, be shocked that we're getting that bit. Be shocked we're getting that good. I actually don't know why it is I keep using YouTube for this, but yeah, integrate in many ways. I would have to agree. I would have to agree with that sentiment. Let me just grab a thing here for you. I think I got one. Did I get one? Yes, I did. All right. Let's see. Let me actually, since I have you on Skype, Mr. Joshua, let me pass this key to you that way. All right. Here we go. Some of you I have on Skype. Some of you I have on Steam. A great many of you I have on Steam. Hey, Richard, welcome to the stream. As you may or may not be aware, there is a copy of Soma up for grabs. If somebody wants to do that, or if people want to help out getting the donations together to do the split with lovely Kete to get that capture card headed this way. If we actually manage to make that halfway mark, the 7250 goal, then there will be a copy of Soma on the table, and probably one or two others to go with it. Yeah, I've got. I do have you on both. I also have Richard on Steam. Little Rich, he's also on Steam. Let's see. Okay, so. Oh, it's Lone Survivor. Cool. I think that's actually the director's cut for Lone Survivor. So that's actually a good one. What's that? I think that's a what? All right. I'm just gonna check that here. Because I know I've actually had some requests for that game recently. Yeah, I kind of figured. I think it's actually a key. Oh, I already own whatever that was. So I don't know what it actually is. Unless that's the key I pushed out, unless that's the key I sent off earlier, a little while ago. Yes, it is. That is actually the second key that I put out. I'm not sure what it is. It is a thing. If somebody else can cash that key in, then great. Hey, Dark Insanity Studios. What we're doing here, okay, what we got going on here, we're going to do this a little differently from the usual. We're doing this a little differently from the usual stream. I've got 3 games here that we're going to play a little bit of, or a bunch of, or whatever. And we have the Magic Donate link down in the description. There is a copy of Soma up for grabs if we actually manage to make our goal for the night, which would be good. Or if somebody just coughs it all up at once, then I'll just they send me a message and I'll just give it to them. It'll be good. All right. In the meantime, we have a whole bunch of other games to give away, and we have some more games to play. You just kind of missed the first round. And for this one, every time we blow up a rocket or do something incredibly stupid, or kill a Kerbal, do things like that, I'm going to give away the game. So we're going to see. I have lots of them. I don't own a copy of GTA 5, which would be fun. Okay. All right. So let's go ahead and throw that. Let's go ahead and throw that donate command up there. Good. Now, be aware that I do appreciate you guys, regardless of what we're. I do appreciate you guys subscribing, dropping by for these, regardless of whether or not we donate. We're actually trying to get a capture card together so that I can do a little bit better game recordings. I can get some of the console games out and play the shit out of those for long-term set for long plays and that kind of thing. We don't have Kerbal Space Program on our side of the pond, Richard. Not for PlayStation Network, I don't think. I think the only version that exists right now is for PC Mac Linux. I don't know that it's on any console, to be honest. All right. So we're going to start have I heard of the new game on Steam? Well, there's lots of new games on Steam. Oh, you're talking about No Man's Sky. It's not actually out yet. It's not due out until the 12th. I don't have a review key for it, and unless somebody plans on making a present of it, then I'm probably not going to play it for a while. And really, if they were going to spend that kind of money, if they were going to spend that kind of money on my sorry ass, I'd rather them send it to the PayPal so I can get that capture card a whole lot faster. I mean, I've had a look at some of the footage that exists for No Man's Sky, some of the stuff that's actually part of the release footage, the review footage that's out, and I can't say that I'm particularly impressed. Which console is it on, Richard? Because I haven't actually seen it on the PlayStation 4 store, and it doesn't appear to be in the Vita version of the store either. That's another thing I want to do is get my PlayStation Network back up and running, because that would be really lovely to have. All right. Let's go ahead and do this vile thing. Let's start it. Let's go ahead and start a new in sandbox because reasons. Funds and reputation are available, and contracts aren't available. Right. Let's just go ahead and do the sandbox, and we'll call this. We'll call this one. No, we'll call this. We'll call this one Crack a Squirrel. Difficulty options. Indestructible facilities. I think we're going to want that. Let's go with easy. Lots of resources, and we can auto hire crew members before a flight. So clicky there. I think we could. Let's actually drop that to there, and we can do that. Okay. I don't think so. We haven't actually been dropping. I haven't dropped frames in a while. I know I was having some problems with it earlier. Now I haven't dropped a single frame in almost an hour. But yeah, most of the internet. I got that antenna in, and I found a better place to put the modem itself, and where it can still be plugged in. And it seems like we're doing okay now, at least in those terms. Is there a way to upload a flag? Is it to put a flag on there? Screw it. I'm going with NASA. Ha! Because I'm an ass like that. I'm an American ass, no less. And NASA has done some really good stuff in its day. Okay, let's get started. Okay, welcome to the Space Center. Nice to meet you. Hey, Gene. You are a variant on Gene Cranston. Yeah, we got it. Okay. Let's go to the vehicle assembly building, and we're gonna build ourselves a rocket. Let's see how well we can blow some shit up, because that's always fun. So what do we want to blow up first? Do we want to blow up a Kerbal, or do we want to blow up a probe first? Because probe bodies are cheap and easy, and actually it doesn't even care. So. And the question becomes, how many Kerbals do we want to kill all at the same time? Because I'm pretty sure I've got, I have a way to do that. Remote guidance unit. Some assembly required spacecraft sold separately. There's a command pod for a total for one person. That one can do 3. You just revert. No. We're not going to do that, because all the Kerbals can die. It's okay. It features a novel full-body Kerbal Zone technology. Okay, that's the Mark II lander can, and it seats 2. That's the MK3 cockpit. Looks like a space shuttle front end. That's got a crew capacity of 4. Drone core. That's the inline cockpit and the nose, of course, for it. Nope, that's actually different. All right. That's a cockpit. That's for different things. So we have a capacity to kill 1 Kerbal or 3. How many are we going to do? Don't forget, folks. I have a whole bunch. I actually got a whole. I just picked up a whole other pile of keys here a few minutes ago. So the more that we manage to get towards that goal, the more of those games will actually go out. And some of them I'll throw out. Some of them I'll drop over onto specific people, depending on what is actually going on. So. How many are we going to kill? We can kill 1, we can kill 1, we can kill 3, we can kill kind of a 1 maybe. I don't know. What do you want to do? You want to? Okay, Fox wants to kill 1. How about you, Josh? Or Richard? How many folks? How many Kerbals to kill? Because I'm pretty sure we can do that. That's our basic. That's our basic command pod, the old Mercury style command pod, and of course we will put a parachute on it just in case it doesn't like explode on the pad. Because usually if you get them up, you get the heat shields on the heat shields under them. They'll be okay. Any more votes, folks? Any more votes? Of course, the idea here is to have as much fun with it as humanly possible, so we're going to do that too. All right. Since I've only got one vote, and it is for one to die, we're going to send Jeremiah up here. They're all going to die by the end of the stream anyway. Okay. We're going to put this over here. Okay. We need to put some fuel tanks on this. What kind of engines do we want? Do we want solid or liquid? That's a question. I have played Kerbal quite a bit, actually. I've got a whole bunch of hours on this one. Let me just have a look here. I've got 17 hours into this game, so compared to most Kerbal diehards, I've not really played much at all. But I know I've got access to solid and liquid fuel boosters, and we can do either one of those. So, all right. Okay, that's the FLT 400 fuel tank. It's actually really good for this setup. That's the 14400, and that can be. That has a lot of fuel on board. Liquid sounds like fun. Okay, so liquid does sound like fun to some people today. Outstanding. That's fuel ducts. That's the FLT 800. Okay, let me see here. First thing I'm going to need is an adapter for this beast. Yeah, that's gonna require some sort of an adapter. That'll go under there, and this can, and we'll leave that right where it is. Come on, there we go. Let's see what we can put under it to make that a bit bigger. 2.5 to 1.2. Okay. I know we've got some more here. And that'll do for Mark III. And some Kerbal is getting ready to have some issues. Because that's a lot of friggin' fuel. So let's get a couple. You know what? I'm going to put another couple. I'm going to put another one of those under it. Let's see. Where to go? That's the 3600. It's a great big fuel tank under here. Let's put. We get 3 of those down. All right, that takes care of that. That's all. That is now one great big stage, and now I'm going to have to do something else here. All right, let's get something here and a decoupler. That's the wrong size decoupler, of course. We need a smaller decoupler, like so. There you go. I really have any mods under here. Of course, I don't need fuel lines for that, but they're fun. So let's see. I don't even know if they're proper. Honestly, I don't know if they're even properly connected. How about some engines? I need we need something really big. That's the mainsail, except I don't think it'll fit under there. We still haven't added a parachute. That's not going to be big enough. There are some engines for this. There we go. We can put that on there. Now, if I was in career mode, Fox, I'd probably be concerned about that, but I'm just being, right now I'm kind of being strange. What do we need to launch this bad boy? What do we still need to launch this bad boy? I'm thinking we're going to need, we've got fuel tanks, aerodynamics, utility, there we go. One of these here has command and control. There's an inline stabilizer. Nope, that's not what I want. Where's the thing I want? Alright, which one of you guys ate the freaking parachutes? I know somebody did it. Uh-huh. Nope. It's a shielded docking port. It's not what I want. Ooh, a launch escape system. I haven't seen one of those. Not in a while. There's the Mark 16 parachute. That'll be funny. Just put... Alright. And we're going to put a few fins on the bottom because somebody seems to think it's a good idea. So our studies have shown that a lack of atmosphere may slightly impede function. No refunds. It's a big delta wing. There's so many what's. And we're going to set 4 around here. There you go. We now have a behemoth single stage rocket that is going to have some real control issues. Alright. Let's see how this bad boy launches. And since we're only going to kill one Kerbal this time. Alright. Let's okay, here's Jebediah. He is actually worth 2 games if we kill him. Oh goody, it's heading straight up from the pad, which is good. Control issues, like SCWs? Yeah, probably not. We might actually want to throw that back a little bit. Wow, 140 solid meters per second, and we have way more liquid fuel than we are ever going to use. So, I can just imagine what Jebediah is thinking in there. See if we can get this thing into order. Probably not. Hold it. Whoa! And that's going to be a halt. Come on. Come on. Oh, this is going to go very badly indeed. Oh yes it would, and that would require some really fun math that I don't really want any part of. This is going going all over the place. I think that's the right one. Going that way. Come on. And I've already used up half the fuel just kind of flying around. Alt F12? Yeah, okay. You say so. And Jebediah looks kind of scared. I wonder why. And that moment, the rocket turned into a missile. Oh, yes, it did. I will actually be able to revert the flight to do a little bit less damage this way. We got it under control again. That was at least something. It's not going to get into orbit. We already know that. We're not going to be able to orbit this thing. Because we don't actually have any way. We don't have anything but the control module to deal with aside from the first stage. So we're just kind of going to do this suborbital lob thing. It may not be the only goal, but it's certainly the most fun goal. Oh, we did actually get it into space, but it's not going to orbit very well. Question becomes, and there goes the rest of the rocket. Now, here we go. I don't know what kind of situation we're in as far as an orbit. Nope, we got nothing near an orbit. Our azimuth's going to be our apoapsis. The apoapsis is going to be way the hell out here, well over 1 million kilometers. In about a half hour, it's going to land on the other, and it's going to come down again on the other side of the continent. Just like so, and it's actually going to land. Looks like it's actually going to. We're actually going to get an on-the-ground landing. Somewhere in what should be Thailand. All right, so let's go ahead and speed up some time here, if I can remember how, because it's been a while. There we go. All right, and we're now coming back in for our landing in a completely different spot from where I thought we were going to come down. Okay. Oh, sorry, bud. Anybody remember how I can... Okay, there we go. There we go. That should drop old Jeb here. Yeah, I got that part. It would take a while for it to not do that, believe it or not. Flash. And let's see what's actually... Oh! 249.8 meters per second. That was only a lot. Yeah. Ship destroyed by aero forces and heat. Command pod then just went straight back. Okay. Revert to launch. Yeah, Tuesday, way too soon with the shoot. Okay. Let's throttle this bad boy up. And let's light this candle. Right after I do this. Let's turn on the SAS because I screwed up. I screwed up without it the last time. I screwed up a lot without it the last time. Yes. Yes, it is. And no, Jebediah was not meant to take those kinds of G-forces. Jebediah taking the forces, taking that kind of force. Yeah, I managed to kill him while he was blowing up the rocket. The rocket actually made it into space. All right, and we're just about ready to make our do our orbital insertion maneuver here. Let's see. Let's go that way. A little more. There we go. Oh, nope. Too far. Way too far. Hey, wait a minute. You're not supposed to do that. Try to get about there, which will take us roughly into our orbit. Okay. Let's see where we're going to land, if we're going to land. No, we want to. We can, come on. We weren't moving quick enough. So now we're heading back up again. And of course, I've done screwed this up some more because I need to get over about 12,000 to get there. Okay. And what's our abscess now? 27,000, 28,000, 30. That looks good. Now we want to kind of pitch it over here a little bit so that we're not that far. Stop it, rocket. We're not doing this. We're not doing this today. We're going to do exactly what I told you to. Do what I told you to. God damn it, do what I say, not what I do. We're just about out of fuel anyway. So we're going to not blow up the rocket, except that we're not going to get nearly as far. Well, we almost got enough for it. We almost got enough speed for an orbit. So we're going to try and land over probably by the night side here in about 6-7 minutes. Well, we're going to get to F West. It's in about 6 minutes. Let's go ahead and increase the time warp here. Let's do time warp again. No, I have actually. Okay. Let's have a look. Crew report. And we'll keep that. And we're just off of Apoapsis. Yep, that's right. That's exactly what that means. Actually, what that means is more fuel and fewer screw-ups during the launch, because that's what costs us. What we need is a bunch more engines, and a bunch more engines to kick us clear out into clear out away from Kerbal altogether. going to need some more powerful engines because we really are. And we are coming down at a serious rate of speed. Oh shit! The parachute was destroyed before we even got there. Oh. It's gone. Option A is way more fun. Let's see how fast he's going by the time we actually get to the ground. Because that parachute's freaking gone, man. Alright, 3, 2, 1. You're flat. First blow, she's dead. Okay. So, now that I've killed Jebediah twice, I'm... Alright. There's a key for somebody. If you manage to get it, then you tell everybody else what it was that you got, what the game was. Well, he's no longer low energy. Oh no, he's not. All right, because we actually will have one. We'll actually have one more. Ooh. So clicking that off. And because we've actually killed him twice now, Wolf says Gurky 17. Actually, believe it or not, Yamas, I didn't pop it at all. It blew before I even got through the atmosphere. It just went, see ya, hasta luego, bye bye. That's when the report came through. All right. Let's see. Let's get. All right, let me take that one out. Make sure it's no longer a part of the list. Okay, and the second one shall be for Fox. If he's already got a copy, then he can let me know, and I will find him something else. Doesn't matter whether or not the game sucks. It's just whether or not you have a copy. What the hell would Alt F12 even be? I don't know off the top of my head. Where is his Yamasness? There it is. All right. One for you there, the Fox. And now it's time to go look at Flaming Fennec very briefly. I'm going to look over here and then click is on. I'm going to click that. Nothing else special new. Okay, good. Oh. You came here to see furry forest animals. Try it while flying. I'm not sure whether. Oh, I'd be willing to bet that's the abort code. Trying to get me to give up more games. All right, give me a second here. All right. So we're not doing very well on the whole donation thing, but that's okay. The night is young, and I have lots of stuff to hand around. So let's make sure we've got that out here. Like I said, every little bit helps. We're gonna go ahead and close that one because that's just a thing. Use that first link rather than the second one because that actually goes directly into the account where I can keep track of it. All right, Yamas, you should have a message there. Let me know if that is something that you do not have because I haven't actually looked at your collection. All right, so Finish up the support right here. Okay, you did get. Okay, so the key, so that key is now dead. Yes. Did we make sure? And that should have been. All right. Did not have it. Okay. Outstanding. So I'll just make sure that key goes away. And when I run out of keys, then we'll probably wrap this up. All right. Abort. There's no target. Of course there's no target. No resources, no what? God damn it. Okay. How do I get back? Okay, how do I get back from here? Oh ho, I see how you are. Infinite propellant, infinite electricity, biomes visible in map, part clipping in editors. Ooh, that's a bug hazard. That's a new one. Okay, I did not know about that. So we're going to see. All right. So, okay, so that key be dead. Then it's already been removed, so it'd be screwed otherwise. So, yeah, that might work. Escape. Space Center. There we go. Show Whack-a Kerbal? What the hell is Whack-a Kerbal? Don't. Kerbals. Bob and Valentina. I think we're going to use Valentina next because that'll be fun. Deck is okay. Career light. Performance. Ooh. Yeah, we're not doing too bad in terms of R&D. Resources. Kerbals. Contracts. Nope, not loaded. Database. We have lots of them. Duplexes. Not saved because it was dead. That thing, that's kind of funny. All right, physics. All right, let's go ahead and do the Alt F12 thing again. Get that to go away. Research and development. The facility is closed. That's the spaceflight hangar. The astronaut complex. We will enlist that person, and one of those, and Billy Bobwin Kerman, who is actually not incredibly stupid. We should probably not hire him. And he has no courage either, so he's gonna freak out and be intelligent. We cannot have that in a Kerbal. Come on, folks. Got to be some more stuff here. The next hire is a lot, and that was a lot, and fuck it, we'll just hire them all. Screw it. And they're all available for the next mission. One missing, and well, okay, fine. He's not particularly courageous or particularly stupid. Let's go back. Okay, vehicle assembly building. Let it load up. Okay, first off, let's go ahead and scrap our Mark 1 here. That over there. Okay. So now we have a nose cone and stuff. Now we're gonna see what we can. Wait, let's see what we can build out of this. Pretty sure we've got some. Maybe we can do something with this. It's a dart fuel, liquid fuel. Ooh, there's a solid fuel rocket booster. We could probably do something with that. S1 SRB KD25K, which has a shitload of fuel on board, and that doesn't have nearly as much. There, we're gonna put one of those under there. Got a couple more over here, one here, and one there. We're gonna make a big stick. Yeah, I know. I don't want to use the pre-made ones, not at this particular point in time, because the chances are I'd just screw it up, and well, I don't want to do that. Structural, we should have some, not that stuff. That's the couplers. That's what I was looking for, actually. We're gonna make a really big tall thing because I want to make a really big tall thing. And we didn't try solids last time. Okay. That is going to be a real bear to launch. That is going to be some interesting. And now we start to see why Dr. Goddard didn't want to do these in any large numbers. Probably going to want to put some an I-beam. No, I don't want to do that. I know we can't do that either. Let's see. Yeah, where's Cletus Kerbal when I need him? Damn you, Cletus! Damn you! Screw it. Let's make them go boom. These only have two speeds, ultra and regular. And let's make sure we can do this here. Okay, that takes that into that stage and this into that stage. There's a decoupler in there, and then that's going to do that. So this will turn on, that one will turn on, that goes off. So we're good. Why is it not lifting? Probably because it's in the damn thing. Uh-oh. We got a problem. Boom! Oh. Ow. That didn't go very well. I'm guessing it wasn't stable enough. What do you think, guys? I think I need to throw out another couple of keys because that was just hilarious. All right. Sure. What have I got? Yeah, I didn't even get that shit off the ground. I don't even know how I didn't, believe it or not. Oh, boom. Yeah, there we go. All right, there's another key. And I think I'll throw this one in here for good measure. If you've already pulled a key out of the chat, then try not to do it again. At least not for a bit. Let somebody else have a chance. That'd be great. Oh, collided with launch pad. Valentina Kerbal is dead. Oh, that sucks. Okay. Let's go back to vehicle assembly because Valentina, we'd probably like to keep Valentina alive at least a little while longer. Okay. So I'm not sure what happened here aside from that's actually in the freaking geometry here. And that's probably what happened to Valentina and her brave crew. There, that's better because gravity works. Let's there we go. That should help. If you can tell me which keys what you got, then I will know to make them go bye-bye. If I have sent you on by private message, then you're still eligible. Now let's try and launch this. Let's try and launch her again, shall we? Here we go. Big long stick. Looks like Explorer 1. Me and my lack of fins. Absolutely. Just today, we're not putting fins on. No, that has to go with this. Because those have to get loose at the same time I turn that on. And let's go ahead and throttle them up. Now, that's going to matter a bit. All right. It's got to go down here. And that down to this one. Good. And that's with that decoupler. And there's that and that decoupler. Good. Me and my lack of fins, because I'm actually not a happy person. Oh, I see what's going on. It's too heavy. Oh dear. So the whole rocket's too heavy. Yep, back to control here. I think our rocket is actually too heavy, and we're not only gonna have to add some fins, we're gonna have to add some additional solid rocket boosters to try and push the rest of the stack. Unfortunately, we were expecting a little more thrust out of that. Okay, revert to vehicle assembly, and probably our sanest method for doing this is to grab this stack decoupler right here and pull it out. And that gives us just 2 sticks, but that's okay. We can do it with 2 sticks. All right. Night, man. Have fun. And maybe we'll get some funds raised, and maybe we won't. We'll see. All right. And that means that this can go down here like so. Make sure we're not actually infiltrating there. Good, good, good. All right, outstanding. Let's try and launch it with just 2, because they should have a bit better time of that. All right. And throttle up. Oh, now it's moving. Yep, I was right. Too heavy. We got nothing but reaction wheels on this thing. We are so screwed. Oh man. All right. Let's see how far it goes straight up. How far are we going to get? We're actually not going to get all that. Oh, that's because we're still accelerating. First one's out of solid fuel. I'm just about out of solid fuel. So we're going to turn stage 2 on here in just a moment. Can we get this up to 70,000 the way it is? The answer is probably not. So we get some yaw in here. A little bit of yaw. Roll. We're gonna go the other way. Let's get some more yaw. We need to go a little further over. Oh, this is going to go badly. I can just tell. This is going to get way out here at 5 million meters. 5,327 kilometers. It's the best we're going to get. Can I bring that in? No, I think I'm actually out of fuel. I'm completely out of fuel. And there goes our staging. There goes our second stage. And we will see what kind of shape we're in when we finally get this thing to land. All right. Check the mighty link and see what it tells us. Click. And it says we got Bupkis. So we kind of know where we're at right now. We're an hour and a half in, and we have gotten exactly nowhere. These things, they do happen sometimes. I just really wish they didn't. All right, so I think we could probably afford to turn the SAS off. I don't think we even have the ability to leave it on at this point. Oh yes, we do. Haha. Pick a thing. Okay. All right. And we are going to be out of electrical power before we even get there. Correct. Come on. Say EVA here for you there, little one. Get a crew report. Where's my crew report? All right. We'll just go ahead and put her back. She won't give me a crew report. Ah, get back on board. Find some way to turn that off eventually. Stop! I'll eat up the battery. Whatever's left of it. Oh, I've got a little bit of monopropellant here, but I don't have any. I don't have any RCS to do with that. So crew report. It's very round, high over Kerbal. We'll just keep that. Not that it's going to make any difference. Toggle torque. Disabled. Okay. We'll turn that back on a little while so that we have battery left. Or not. Whatever. They don't seem to be eating electrical charge at a high enough rate anyway. All right. So it's going to be probably a while before we get anything out of it. So let's do the time warp. All right, turn the map off. And we get to watch as she burns up, because she's going to do this very quickly. Oh. Okay, good. Oh, and it's, oh wow. And she's dropping way too quick again. Up, maybe, because I didn't set that off. Shoot destroyed by arrow forces and heat. Oh man, she is so doomed. All right, abort, abort, escape. Revert to flight. Revert to vehicle assembly. I didn't want to spend 5 hours doing that, so we wound up kind of breaking the physics there a little bit. All right, so that would be Valentina would have been very dead at that point, because I know she was about to die. Let's go. Let's do this here. Let me just grab my own library here. Okay. All right. So, what do we want to do? What do we want to do here? Because I'm pretty sure we've got something we can do here. All right. Let's go. Let's do what somebody suggested a minute ago. 28 parts in 6 stages. 10 parts in 1 stage. Load that up. Oh, and that's going to go, that's actually probably going to go pretty well. We're going to launch that here and see what happens. All right. Let's throttle it up. Pop the cork and see what happens. Let's see. Sam is asking questions, and the best way to do that is to give him the location of the stream. Let's see. Copy that and copy that. All right. When he gets here, then I guess we're out of solid fuel. Hey there, Sam. For the record, Mr. Newall, no, I have not reached the button yet, and I probably won't anytime soon, because quite frankly, I'm not that good. Right now, we're kind of screwing off and trying to blow up some rockets. I've been tossing keys out for the last about hour and a half or so, almost 2 hours. And right now, I'm looking to see if we can't scare up about $70, a little over $70 worth of donations towards getting that capture card that I've been looking at, that I've been trying to get my hands on. Because once I can do that, then we can start doing some other games on some other formats. PlayStation 3, PlayStation 2 Vita, PlayStation 3, and so forth. I don't know if you've heard, but the EU version of Persona 5 finally got a release date. Oh, I've done a couple of those. I actually had a 3-stage solid fuel rocket just kind of die twice on the pad. Boom. Ask Fox, he'll tell you all about it. But right now we're trying to get some fundraising done, and if we can get them all, I have a copy of Soma for they who for they who donated the most monies or something. I'll actually put a copy of Soma out there or some other similar fairly nice game. Right. Did anybody get the last two? Did anybody take up the last two codes that I put out? That's a question. I don't know if anybody picked up either of those two codes. If you have not, please do so and let me know what they are. Because that will actually help me somewhat. I don't touch. Yeah. Go ahead. Go ahead. If you can take any of those, then that will be fine. There may or may not be duplicates in this. There may or may not be more than one copy of any single game in the pile. Don't be like that. Let's see. If nobody else has grabbed them, then they're going to be pretty much fair game. So. You are, of course, free to partake, Sam, if you wish. This rocket survived, but then it was expected to because I was cheating and used because the largest possibility is they're on that list because I've already got them. Ooh, the Earth 2150 trilogy. That'd be a good start. Do you know what the other one was? By some chance? Nah. Go ahead, Fox. Already gave you one anyway. Let's go. Oh, there you go. Atta girl. Okay, and from you, we will plant the flag. Okay. Okay, and we can now climb the flagpole if we want to. Take a surface sample. We're going to take that and an EVA report. No, a spacesuit well probably wasn't entirely necessary. You're probably right. Let's have a review of the sample. Okay, and I think that's going to be it for this. Back to the Space Center. Okay, you may actually have one or more of them. Because I know Wolf just gave me the name of one, so I'm going to assume that's what he was at, what he was about. Okay. Let's see what we got. All right, maybe in it. Let's go ahead and throw one more out here because reasons. Okay. We'll do 1, 2. Okay, we're gonna do. I think I actually have that one. Let's see. Let's try this one. Actually, let me check something here. All right. Yep, got that one. Okay. Here we go. Here's one. Here's one for you, Sam. Catch. Go ahead, Sam. There's one for you. You might have that one. You might not. If you do, let me know. If not, then somebody else can steal it. Oh, it's okay. One part, 2 stages. Okay. We don't want that one. Let's try something else. The very first 2 would have said that because I'm pretty sure somebody did grab them. All right, let's see if is this thing gonna get into orbit? Looks like it's designed for that. All right. Yeah, let's get this out to the launch pad. Oh, okay. Sure. Just a sec. Just a sec. Let me. Oh shit! I think I took out the wrong key. Because that one actually was taken by another account. It was taken by somebody. I think it was one of them one of them out of the first set, and I'm almost certain that I had another copy that I put out, and I don't know what happened with that. Herp derp. Okay, let me just let me go check something here, and I will. Because there should have been. There was probably more than one copy of the one, but I don't know what happened to it. All right, let me just grab that here. Okay, since I know that one's been taken. I think I removed the other one to. We just have a look here. Was it this one? No, it wasn't that one. Although most of those keys are gone now. What's the other one? Yep, I took out the wrong key. Give me a second here. I will replace that one. or did I hand them both off? I don't know that I did. I might have. Ah, get back here, you. And let's go ahead and put that one out in case it hasn't actually shown up someplace. Joshua may have gotten the other one beforehand. Nope, that one's been out too. Apparently they've both been out. Ignore that one. I'm going to just go ahead and retract it because they've both been out. All right. All right, let's have a look at this bad boy. It's supposed to be a fun little multi-stage. That ought to be interesting. Those are all solid fuel. All right, Sam, did you actually catch that last one? Oh, no, it's got to go back on. a little bit more burn to get this thing to in orbit. Oh shit. That's gonna go well. Okay, we are not headed for the moon. We are not headed anywhere. We almost had a really nice orbit there, and then we fucked it. That's the curve. That is our point of Kerbal escape. And oh, Kerbal. Uh-oh. I've just launched us clear out of the plane of the ecliptic. We're headed that away. Where are we? Well, we're pointed that away. Okay. Let's have a look. Okay, first off, Alt F12. And let's do the real annoying thing here. Prevent electricity. And then we're gonna Alt F12 our butts. And we're gonna see just how far just how vicious we can be with this thing. Yeah, I know. Yeah, unfortunately, the last time I did anything like that, or the last time I got anywhere near something like that, I wasn't the one planning the routes. So, being not the person planning the routes, oh, you pain in the ass. That's the periapsis. Apoapsis is way the hell over there on the other side. There's Minmus. Now, the trick about flying is to aim at the ground and miss. Because any Douglas Adams fan can tell you that. Thrust against the direction of current travel, which should slow us down quite a bit. The idea here is to slow us down until we're either going in the correct direction or we find our way back towards. Wow, and apparently I'm still doing it wrong. The velocity is going down. Oh, I know why. Well, unfortunately, right now we're accelerated to the point where gravity is really going to cut it. The aim of the ground and miss technique is about all I got. At least until I get this. At least until I get my momentum under control. My direction of momentum under control. Directionality of travel, and we're going to bring this in just like that, and then we're going to adjust our orbit again. Okay. I was not the last time I did anything like this, I wasn't the one navigating, so Okay. And we're parrying directly at the planet, and now we need to work out how to miss. By how far we're going to miss. I used Alt F12 just to see what I can score with. The ship still be falling almost directly at the planet. All right, and now it's time to shut that off. Okay, now we're actually in orbit. And orbit is a nice place to be. Although this is a fairly large orbit. Now I could probably trim that up some, but I don't know that I want to. Some over here at 1,000,009. And we get to about 300,000 at periapsis. Am I screwing around? Yes, yes I am. Why am I screwing around? That's a good question. All right, time for the next vial. It is now time for okay. Well, I got that's because I already. Oh, that's the one I intended to pass through. No, I got that one out. Did anybody catch that one up above there? The one that starts with 5A8. I don't know if anybody's even on. I don't know if anybody's even still on. Okay. So I am actually missing a code here. All right, place your bets, place your bets. Let's see what we got. And that apparently has not changed. Well, okay. I'm guessing this was kind of this was something resembling an abject failure. Oh well. Still having fun anyway. So now that I've managed to bore the shit out of pretty much everybody but Wolf, and I haven't heard from him in a while either. I think we're going to go on to. I think we're going to leave these guys where they are and go on to our third abomination. Hey, what? That's not a problem. Actually, believe it or not, I had no idea how to until somebody came and corrupted me. All right. All right, so I've got one more for you guys. Did anybody get that code from up above? 5A8, whatever it is, whatever the hell that game actually is. Of course, I'm corruptible. I don't know anybody that's not. You find me somebody that's completely incorruptible, and I'll find you someone that has no life. Of any kind. No wants, needs, desires, anything. All right. So, let's go ahead and kill that. And we will begin with the... We will there is the picture for the day. She is Leanna Trevelyan. And this will be your friend and mine, the thing, which was somewhat. Oh, I know why. It fit better last time because it was all set up. Wider. Has it been taken? Oh, that's not good. Okay, somebody got. That means that somebody here got it and didn't tell me they got it. So I was still asking about it. Somebody took it, didn't say. Okay, so it says the code is taken. I'm going to guess that the code is taken. Let's go ahead and drop this up here. And I will throw out a different code for something else. That went away. And what do we got? Let's see. That's no good. Let's try that one. And there we go. One right there. You guys can fight over that if you want to. If you feel the urge, you may not, probably won't, but we'll see. And that key is dead, D-E-D dead, because that's the one I was talking about earlier. Yep, that's the one. Okay. And I still have a whole boatload of these. All right. Somebody grab that, and please let me know what it is when you take it. Because, as I say, I do not know. Recent ROM right there. Okay, let's state 1. Okay, and no, we don't want to quit. We're going to go no here. All right, outside the shower room was the hallway that extended off to the left and right. Okay. At the right end was a large iron door. Does it open? Probably not. Metal on metal? Ooh, that could be fun. What are you doing? Well, I figure maybe we might want to come back here sometime. So I stuck the broom in there to keep the door from shutting. Okay, that's actually a good thing. Walk down the hallway, just keep going. That metal door is going to kick them in the ass. Oh, look, it's another map. It's another map. C deck. We now have maps of B deck and C deck. And fold it in the bucket. And let's see. Let's move on. Or I'm lined up in front of it, and we're going to see what's on the other side. Something that started with a G. I don't actually know. If you click up your recent, you'll be able to. You'll. If you click up where you say where it says library, you could pull down to recent, and it should be right at the top. Ready, steady. All right, the next game is set. Now that we started the main show, keys will be handed out at a rate of 2 for every $5 that gets donated. And we will go from there because we've actually got some fairly good games. A good chunk of these I got actually from Humble Bundle. Ooh, Super Toy Cars, that could be fun. A fair number of these are keys that wound up being things that I already from humble bundles that I already had in my account and hadn't gotten around to either dealing with or giving away. So we've got a fair number of those. Most of these are going to be things that I've already got in my account or have no real interest in. So that's kind of where we're at with that. There should have been a copy of Gorky 17 running around. There should have been 2 copies of Gorky 17 running around. But that was the only copy I know of Super Toy Cars, and I don't actually have a copy of that one. Oh, look! That didn't go very well, did it? And Lotus is going to kick somebody's ass. Oh, dear. Wham! Oh! That had to hurt. Oh, and she's going to shake him, too. That door over there, the one without a number. As long as the screwdriver is there, it can't shut, so you can get in there. When you find that when we get to the point where you actually find out what it is she does for a living, you are going to love her that much more. Because Junpei actually stabbed her in the back earlier. She's not pleased about that. Although, if we're being honest, she and Clover had just as much of a chance as Santa, and Santa actually just managed to get the jump on them. So donations in $5 amounts will release more keys. And yes, I've actually got some really good ones in here. There should be a copy of Company of Heroes, Serious Sam 3 BFE. What else we got? There's another copy of Chicken Shoot somewhere in there, someplace, I think. Vanguard Princess, which I think you might actually enjoy, Fox. So there's a bunch. There's some good ones. There's some better ones in here, and some not so great ones. And of course, some will be the last one to be handed out if we manage to make the donation goal. So it's shifted. Let's do that first. Now I gotta keep. Now I gotta get it straight. Okay. There we go. Now we're all set. That gives the correct numbers. All right. My goodness. I know I said I was sure you'd come back for me. I didn't think it would happen so soon, though. This is going to end badly, and you will have no one but yourselves to blame. Only because you got flooded out of your room. Oh. Clover is not thrilled. It's Clover. Okay. Clover is having fun. Why is the other one not working? Snake was probably murdered. Chances are he was killed the same way the ninth man was. Oh. Hey, Santa, June, and Locust. Seven looked at each one of them in turn and continued. It's pretty straightforward. Not that hard to figure out how they did it. First, the killers got Snake to authenticate on the red door number to open the door number 3. Then they shoved him into it alone and waited 9 seconds for the door to shut. Once that door was shut, it was over for Snake, but he didn't give up. He probably knew it wouldn't do him any good, but he probably ran into the shower room looking for the dead. Probably. This probably is brought to you by the Department of Redundancy Department. It was a small chance, but it wasn't like he had anything to lose. Unfortunately, it didn't work. The detonators only deactivated everyone who authenticated when they went in uses the dead. And then 81 seconds after he was shoved in, boom, that happened. I see. So that's what you meant by killers, huh? Killers. You need at least 3 people to open one of the numbered doors, including Snake. It wouldn't open for Snake and a single killer. You'd have to have 2 people. Exactly. That means we're looking at multiple perps here. Well, just in case, I want to make sure. Let's say you're right. When do you think Snake was killed? When we all split up to look for the parts for the Reds, I think. Jelly? What are we doing about what's this about, Jelly? All right. No, I'm not jealous. I'm not jealous of anything. I think Junpei might be. Right after that is when he noticed he was gone. Is when we noticed he was gone. Then that means none of us have alibis. We were all off searching the rooms we've been assigned, looking for those parts. Yeah. That means anyone could be a killer. Delta did it. Delta's not. The same thing is Delta's not here. He's nowhere near here. What are you talking about? How can you say one of us is a killer so casually? Jelly was the blood. Ha ha! Might have been jelly. Splattered it out. No, not just one of us. If I'm right, then at least two of us are murderers. Could be as many as four. Why don't you calm down a bit there, Seven? What are you going to gain by being so suspicious? That's what Zero wants, you know. What Zero wants? Exactly. This game was set up by Zero, wasn't it? Any game has a winner and a loser. Whoever makes it through door 9 is a winner, so those who don't are the losers. The ace is making the same assumption everyone else is. And it's probably not right. You have to listen to exactly what Zero said. And it's always, every time there is a zero, that's always the case. Listen very carefully to what they said, because you could get a clue that you weren't expecting. Jumping to conclusions and making assumptions, yeah, that's your exercise for the day, guys. Make a spite one against one other for that victory. Then you're saying that Zero is trying to split us up by making us fight each other? Yeah, pretty much. Can't let ourselves fall prey to suspicion, because if we let ourselves fall prey to suspicion, you're probably first on the block there, pal. And form a strong bond of friendship. You want to be friends now, Ace. You're an idiot. Almost certainly Zero himself. If there's anyone we should doubt, it should be Zero. He masterminded this game and kidnapped all of us. Or did he? Doesn't seem reasonable that he would have killed Snake. Doesn't it seem reasonable he would have killed Snake as well? When we finally see the true ending, yeah, friendship is magic. Yeah, unfortunately, Ace doesn't live in My Little Pony Land. Is Zero still on the ship with him? I don't know, guys. Is Zero still on board with them? I know what I think. I'll give you guys a couple minutes to decide, and I will return momentarily. Okay. So we have Fox that says he is probably on there. And my guess is going to, this says I've got 3 viewers. And let's see what we've got. Since I have no other votes, we're going to go with it. Hey, Reaper! Well, if you send me a copy if you send me copies of those things, Reaper, I can actually cover them sooner than Sterling can. I can make public mincemeat out of them, and Jim won't have to, but he'll have all that stuff together. All right. So, you may not know what's going on today. We're doing a little donation drive to get to the halfway mark, and there are some for getting the capture card in question, of which we still need probably about $70. So we're gonna try and go for that, but at the same time, we are giving out games. I'm gonna be tossing out a couple of game keys every time somebody does that. Anytime somebody passes around $5 or whatever, until we get to the max, and then I will still have a copy of Soma. So you're welcome to do whatever you like on that. I do appreciate the 10 you already sent, so I'm just letting you know. And we're just gonna make sure everybody has that. And it's probably only going to give us one of the two, because I didn't wait. All right. Because there's already someone that has pledged to pick up the remaining balance if I can come up with that amount. So that's kind of where we're at with that. Well, that's entirely up to you there, Reaper. Like I tell you guys, every little bit helps. But of course, if somebody sends it all at once, they're going to get the copy of Soma and probably a couple of others on top of it. Moments later, a person who looked more ghost than human appeared. It's Clover! Again. One of us. That could be. Everybody freezes. Boop! But who was it? Junpei? What are we going to say? All right, is it possible or crazy? Okay. Clover has brought up the idea that Zero is actually amongst the group, and the question becomes, is that actually a possibility, or is this just crazy talk? Either one of these is entirely possible. The question becomes, what's Junpei going to say? What's Junpei going to say to Clover? Because her brother is, as far as everybody knows, dead. He was flattened inside the shower room behind the number 3 door. Okay, the Reaper says that's crazy. How about you, Fox? What do you got? Okay, apparently Fox has got nothing. So we're gonna go with that's crazy. That's nuts. Why would somebody like? Oh, why would somebody do that? All right. Isn't this ship gonna sink in a few hours? If Zero's here with us, he's putting himself in danger. Well, that's one argument. I don't know if you thought it through. Why the hell would you do something like that? There's no motive, but there might be. I don't know. Apparently, Junpei doesn't believe you. Oh. Oh, yo, the puppy dog eyes. Ah! Clover has the puppy dog eyes. Those are hateful. And get that capture card. Just wait, because I've got a copy of Virtue's Last Reward on Vita. I'll show you what Clover looks like later on. He didn't think what he said was wrong. Perhaps the way he said it had been. I don't think you could have done a whole lot better than that, Junpei. He'd been too insensitive. Because the puppy dog eyes work on you, Junpei. Wow. All right. All right then. And we've just had... we just had another donation. $9.31. So let me go ahead and throw a couple more out here. Thank you very much, sir. Yeah, with a little luck it will. And we're gonna hope like hell, because I don't really have a whole lot of budget. I'll tell you what, here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna do where are you at here? I know I've got you on the magic list here somewhere. There we go, right there. And I'm gonna do. Now I'm gonna send you a couple things. I'm gonna send you one. I'm gonna send you one on Steam here, and I'm gonna see if you've got it. Then let me know. If not, then welcome to enter the game for your list. I'll send you something a little nice. See if I can't find you something nice here. All right, let's try that. All right, I don't know if you've got a copy of that one or not. I could probably check real quick. Tis much appreciated. All right, let's have a look at your list, since I know where to look. All right, Clover just lost her brother. His death would have been bad enough. She'd also seen the blasted wreck of his body. Probably not a good day. You got a copy of Burnout's Revenge? Let's see. Okay, we don't have it there. Let's see. Oh no, I guess you do have that one. All right. Give me just a minute here, Mr. Reaper, and I will do a quick search and see if we've got something that you don't. Let's see. Because I'm pretty sure I've got something in here. Ooh, you've got a few things in here I don't have, even though we've got lists of approximately similar length. Let's see. You've got a bunch of stuff they do. Let's see. Oh, nope, you got that one. All right. Okay. Really, what that's going to come out to is I'm just going to toss that one back. I'm just going to toss that one to the wolves out there and see what comes out. Let's see. I did find one. I do have one here that I know you don't have. Let's try that one instead. All right. One for here. Gonna try that one. And I will toss this one out to some folks and see if somebody has a copy. See if anybody has that. Oh, 300 of them. Shit, dude. You'd probably send a bunch. I'll tell you what. I'll make you a trade on some of them. Just send a whole pile of them to me. I'll sit there and enter 150 of the damn things or whatever. I wouldn't have a problem with that. All right. So there was the one that I had sent originally to. There's that one. If you pick up the one that I just put in the chat, let me know what it is, so I know what to remove. Because then if you don't, then I might try and give it. I might try to give it to somebody else later on down the line. That could turn into a problem. All right. Cool. You couldn't begin to imagine. No, you probably wouldn't be able to imagine that. The puppy dog guys are still working on you. All right, and that one is gonna. Okay, so that means I could take that one out of the pile. And I still have some more for later. Actually, I think I got one more for you here. Let me see what else I've got in here. Okay. Maybe not that one. That one I think would actually be better for Fox. I do actually have a list. It turns out I do actually have some information on a few of them. And I got one more for you. Right over here, Reaper. Click on that, and we're going to go here. You can have that one too. All right. She had to be listening to you. Oh, Ace, you bastard. You friggin' bastard. You are an asshole. Not only that, you're going to make Junpei look like a bigger asshole than he already feels. So, let's see. All right. He's beating him to the punch, you bastard. Fucking dick. Gotta hate that guy. Ooh, that would be bad. Let me just, if that's the case, I'm going to kill that one. And that takes one out that I was hoping we could use. That's okay, though. Remind me later, Reaper, I will recheck it, because I just pulled it off Humble Bundle a couple of hours ago, or a few hours ago, and it may be that I got it copied down wrong or something. Let's see. It's actually not going to be on the list at the moment, so I have to go back and look at it. Let's see. Oh, lots of these. Let me just double check it here. Oh, yeah, that could be. I'm pretty sure the other one was I did it tell you that, did they tell you that you owned it, or was it a duplicate? Did it say duplicate product key is the question? Because if it's a duplicate product key, then that's an issue. Okay, wait. I will stand by. All right. So, calm and friendly faces. Don't let yourself be manipulated by someone who would do such a horrible thing. Oh. Only sadness. Okay, that explains a great many things. And all right, so there you go. All right, clock at Central Staircase, and it says, what time is it? 3 in the morning. That means you guys have got about 3 hours to get the hell off this ship. I think you've got enough other problems there, Ace. All right, everybody knows where they're going? Was the Mercury door. Mercury door? Mercury. Oh, there it is. It's the elevators. Okay. Mercury symbol. We have the Mercury card. First in the shower room. Haha. All right. Slip the card through the reader. And pull. And beep. That's going to be awfully cramped for an elevator that size. Ooh, look at that. I'm not sure if that's supposed to be an elevator or an Iron Maiden. What is that? There's up and down. You see, and bottom. Well, we're at C, so I'm guessing bottom. So Junpei's going to be the bottom. Okay, we're good with that. I'm sure June will like that. That'll be great. Come on, Kenny. Come on, Kenny. You can do it. Doors closed. You go down. Step off the elevator into the bottom deck, which could be underwater, maybe. Probably not. The hallway to the right ended somewhere between 20 and 25 feet from them. The hallway in front of them was a dead end, but not a regular dead end. Ooh, look, it's the number 2 door. Seven's going. And there's the third member. 20 equals 2. So we're going to go do whatever's on the other side of there. Oh, look at Akane do the blush. What happened to the Akane we had in the other zone? All right. Beep, beep, beep. So now we have 7, Junpei, and Lotus. I think this is actually the... Yamos, if you're still in here, this is the thing you wanted to see, I think. All right. Have some fun, Reaper. Now, I've actually checked some of these games so far. The average price tag on these games has been about $10. Some of them have been as much as 15. Some of them have been as much as 15 or 20. I have to go through and look at some of the others. So who we got left in the stream now? Reaper's off again. He had to deal with some real life stuff. How about you, Fox? You still here? Now I know why Kite is not here tonight. Kite is not here because, for some unknown reason, the silly people at her ISB broke things. And so there, while the new gerbils are on order to run their servers, she is actually without internet. She's on her phone and trying to keep her data usage to a minimum for reasons she should be clear to every person on the face of the freaking planet. Not that Junpei wanted to. He planned to finish the game before he got a chance to let imminent death become commonplace. Junpei looked around again. Okay, we are here with door number 2. 5 doors along the walls. We have 3 doors on the left wall and a single one on the right, plus 1 on the very end. And door number 5 is actually covered by a piece of thick metal plate. Okay, probably not. The thick metal plates around here generally tend to mean that your ass is, that you are going to suck major ass trying to get it off. All right, let's get started. I think we'd better split up. You two okay with that? Yeah, no problem, says Lopez. Sure thing. Said, but not another minute, step into the room closest to him. Oh, be gone. I'm not even sure what this place is called. So apparently ours is at the far end. Or something. And we're going to seek a way out. But in order to do that, we need to figure out where we are. This is the confinement room, confinement area. So this is the jail. All right, well, let's have a look. Boop, boop. This one's, what does that say? Emergence. Okay. Emergence. Maybe it means we need to emerge out of here. Well, that could be. Boop. Boop. Lock that one down there. Let's go in here. All right. What's this? Mirror from the light coming through the ceiling. Probably. So we're going to go back out here. Let's have a look at this one. All right, so what's back here? Toilet paper tube. Couple of turns, here we go. Screwdriver shaft. Those are nice to have. All right. What's this? Ooh, the handle's pretty loose. Okay. Loose? Let's pull on it. Find out. Yep. They fell off. Huh. Probably not if it just bent. Alright, so there's a handle. And how about we combine that with this and see what we get? A screwdriver! Screwdrivers are good. Turn here. What's this desk? Oh, what do we got here? Ha! A screw! That's probably keeping the door closed. Now we have a desk drawer. No, no, no. Don't do that. All right. Back up. Have a look around. Anything else going on here? Not immediately. Not that would be immediately evident. Let's take a look at the middle room. The hell is that? Okay, it's a towel. There's another desk. Okay, let's have a look. And we now have one of those and no screwdriver. We busted that off. Okay. All right. Back up. And where would we put, what would we do with a knob that looks like that? Ooh, that's kind of spiffy. All right. Does that fit there? Oh, it does. I can turn the water on. Just watch. Anytime now. We turn it off for the moment. Okay. Now we have a sink full of water. Thank you, Captain Obvious. Yes. Captain Obvious saves the day. All right. So now we're at the 3-hour mark. And what am I doing with that? Yeah, I should still have a drawer left. Okay, what do we got that we could use on that? Maybe that drawer? Ah! A little bitty tile. Ooh, pretty. Means you've got red and blue and black marks on it. Okay, I think we can probably close it up now. All right. Let's go in here and go back over here and check the sink in here. Ooh, there's a tile. There's another tile. Uh-huh. Well, that could be bad. That could be extremely bad. It could be a heart attack or something. Yeah, that could be a heart attack. Wouldn't think that's what he meant. I think some of my memories came back. In this room? Huh? Said I've been in this room before. Oh yeah, okay. Like Nona, that sounds like those sound like names, not just random words. Crockett Squirrels tonight have strawberry flavored tea, strawberry red tea, which is actually very tasty. Oh, Seven's having issues apparently. Okay. Okay. What sort of experiment? Come on, you goofy bastard. Give me something I can use here. Trying to control people. Or something like that. Okay, that sounds like crap, but okay, I'll bite. Do you have evidence of this? Well, some of them. Kids were there in the experiment, I mean. I think there were 4 or 5 more, but I don't remember all their names. Yeah, that's right. That's why I'm here. Confused. Oh, right. I think I've actually run my audience off. A little too much Kerbal Space Program and a little Cradle Pharmaceutical. Those kidnapped kids. I was working that case? Was I working that case? Might have been working that case. You didn't know, because you have no way to know, Junpei. There is nothing that you could say or do that would make that better. The hole's gone? Well, maybe it was a different room. There's got to be a ton of rooms on this boat look just like this one. What exactly do you remember? Well, maybe you could stop talking like a crazy person and tell me what's going on? Yeah. Tell me the bits and pieces then. Give me something to work with here. Something to work with here, damn it. What I can remember, I think I was a cop. A cop? Yeah. I was looking for that group of kids that got kidnapped 9 years ago. Ooh, okay. You remember that, right? It was all over the news. Well, yeah, okay, whatever. You remember some of it. I think it was a bunch of kids right around my age. They all just disappeared. Nobody knew why. It was all over the TV and the newspapers every day. You're saying you were investigating it? That's what it looks like. And I guess I found something. There was this medical company called Cradle Pharmaceutical that had something to do with those kids. After I figured that out, I managed to get some information out of somebody who worked for them. They told me a ship that would be leaving that night with all the kids on it. They were going to be taking some kind of big passenger ship somewhere out in the ocean. Well, let's go ahead and save here. Since I appear to have run off my entire audience tonight, or at least the largest chunk of it, I'm probably going to have to continue this tomorrow. I've got one person viewing, and I don't know who that is, so we're going to go ahead and save our state here again. Save state 1. We are almost to one of the endings, and we will probably get there sometime tomorrow. I know right now if Kitte's internet comes back, she will be joining me for a trip through Sarkeesian land. And if not, then we will continue this. We will continue the story tomorrow during the day on Pacific Daylight, and from there maybe we'll do a few more of those. We'll give away a few more keys and have a bit more fun doing that. So, the nice lady will be back hopefully tomorrow night at the very latest, and we will do and we will again do some more of this and maybe a couple of other games that we managed to dig out. I think our next one, if we can get the capture card, the next long play will probably be Virtue's Last Reward, just so everybody's seen the entire thing, or at least those people who watched the final game play out with me. And I have finished that game several times, so I already know what that one's going to be about. This one, I think I've actually only been through in its entirety once. And I still don't think I've seen all the content for it, but we'll find out. We do not have the same kind of timeline we did in the other two games, so we actually have to kind of skip through some of the stuff. But other than that, we should be okay. All right then. But there are 6 endings to this game and a few ways to get to several of them, so we'll see what happens. All right then. So at this point, I'm going to say good night and good luck, and let's make games fun again. Oh, that's right. If we don't get the capture card, then I'll probably have to dig something else out of my collection. I've got some new stuff, so that it might be a little better. I got a little bit in the new department. Not that I could really get a lot, because quite frankly, I need to be getting as much of this hardware going as I can. Maybe not today, maybe not tomorrow, but very soon. And we're working on some other stuff to try and get kind of caught up here, to try and get things sorted. So, you guys all have a good evening, and I will see you guys probably in about 8 or 9 hours. All right. Until then, let's stay safe and stay sane. The games will be fun again. I promise we will find a way to do that.